Welcome to another shift at Jackass Grill. I'm the guy at the bar, Ryukage. Before I begin this, let me just say I have nothing against vegetarians. My sister is a vegetarian, her best friend's a vegetarian, they're pretty cool peoples. What I do have a problem with, though, is people who try to push their beliefs onto others, saying that they're right and everyone else is wrong. You know, basically modern-day Hitlers. Alright, now that that's out of the way, a little over a month ago, a user you've probably heard of already, Noom26, put up a commentary on this guy on YouTube, Onision. In the description of that video, she does say, I encourage anyone who is interested in doing video commentaries to do one on this video over here, and it links to that video. Seriously, it's a fucking gold mine. So, you know what? This video helped me decide to call this place Jackass Grill, so I'm gonna take a crack at it.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. I am a flaming f***ing loser. That's right. I'm a piece of sh**. Yours truly, Onision, is an idiot. An ignoramus mother. I'm a damn fool. A moron.
Wow, this guy's pretty hard on himself already. You know, maybe it would be better if I just skipped.
Do you want to know why I can insult myself so extensively and so harshly without having any emotional repercussion? No.
Disregard that! Is it because you're an elitist evangelical?
No, haters, it's not because I'm an egocentric asshole. The reason for this asinine cockiness, or as I would like to call it, confidence.
Well, you've got the asinine part, right?
I don't have internal guilt or conflictions from my subconscious. I don't feel bad because when it comes to the principle, I know I'm right. It's not a question.
So then you are an egocentric asshole. Thank you for clarifying.
The other day, I experienced some vegetarian hatred from a family friend. And about a month ago, I experienced vegetarian hatred from my own family.
So, if this is between you and your family, why the hell are you dragging your viewers into this, assuming you have any?
For the family members and friends who attacked me for being vegetarian, understand that I didn't respond with hostility for this very reason.
You didn't have a comeback?
I think you're f***ing pathetic.
You're pathetic for dragging us into your family drama and applying it as a whole to the human race.
Acting like you're better than me for murdering animals.
One, is this aimed at meat eaters as a whole, or just people you interacted with? And two, no, the rest of us think we're better than you because we're not trying to push our beliefs onto other people.
Some people on YouTube have clarified for me, murder is not the appropriate term. Instead, we should probably use the term assassination. Because in fact, when you walk into your Mickey D's or your Burger King, you are indeed hiring them to kill your food for you.
The food is already dead when you place the order at McDonald's. It's not like Bessie is waiting out back waiting to be slaughtered.
After all, slaughterhouse employees don't work for free. You pay their salary for that specific duty. There's no innocence in your stance.
What this guy is doing may be very well intentioned. Combating the meat industry might be the right thing to do. It's how he's doing it that's making me mad, though. By insulting meat eaters, making them sound subhuman, you're not gonna get them to change so easily. You're just gonna make them mad.
When it comes to borderline cannibals, meat eaters, there's a
meat eaters are those who, of course, eat meat. But cannibalism is a subclass of meat eating, where one eats members of their own species, and last I checked, most burger meat is made of cows, not humans. You know, there's a nifty little trinket that was made 100 or so years ago. I think it was called a, dictionary, that's it. Take a peek in that sometime. You might learn something.
Very long list of bullshit excuses. And one of those absolutely insane arguments was that because we have a few sharp teeth, that we are intended to consume flesh.
Yes, because that's what they're there for.
About your hand, okay? Apparently, your hand can make a fist. So, find your mother or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, whatever, and punch them in the face. Because you are meant to punch people. Why would you be able to make a fist if you're not supposed to punch them? Right?
The main purpose of being able to make a fist is to punch people? Yeah, because I guess that whole being able to grab things is just a nifty little side effect, isn't it?
Vegetarians are an interesting breed of human beings.
No. Vegetarians are not a breed of human beings. Vegetarianism isn't an inborn trait, it's a life choice. Just like what school you go to, and who your friends are, and what you want to do when you grow up. If you were a breed, then that would be something like the X-Men. And I don't see you acting as Wolverine here.
See, these people have chosen not to follow your stupid hierarchy food chain bull. You see,
A food chain can end in an herbivore, so yeah, you're still following a food chain. Besides, just because you eat meat doesn't mean you can't eat fruits and vegetables too. That's called being omnivorous. Another nice little dictionary word for you, isn't it?
some people like to live their lives through a system of excuses that make absolutely no sense, and others like to live their lives through morals.
And one of those morals for some people can be, if we don't eat these burgers, then the cow would have died in vain.
I'm sure you can figure out which... No, actually, I'm sorry. You can't figure out which one I'm talking about because you're a f***ing idiot meat eater. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think I'm actually talking to a rational human being when I make these videos.
In case you're wondering why this video is rated with 1.5 stars, it's because of comments like that. Like I said before, insulting people doesn't always make them see the light or wake them up. It just makes you sound like more of a jackass.
I'll continue. Okay, so there's this person on YouTube, he likes to rock back and forth a lot.
The amazing atheist? Come on, say his name.
He likes to hate on vegetarians, and he also likes to steal people's videos, without asking them, of course, and illegally downloads them from YouTube with a third-party software program. This individual...
Okay, how many times do we have to say it before it gets through people's heads? It's okay and legal to take someone else's videos and use them for parody, criticism, and commentary. We already went through this bowl with Spax. Do we really have to do this again? God damn it.
Individual's concern was with where exactly vegetarians decide to draw the line in the sand. Morally. Now let me ask you a counter question, you Mighty Morphin Power asshole. Where do you draw the f***ing moral line?
You just asked him the same question he asked you. That's not a counter question, that's just some 4th grade tactic.
Because right now you're sitting right next to cannibalism.
The amazing atheist eats people? Didn't know that.
I mean, you're eating cats and dogs. I'm sorry, that's a different country where it's morally okay. In this country, it's immoral to eat cats and dogs, so we'll just go ahead and go with cows and pigs. We've already mentioned before that pigs taste like human beings. How I know that, well, who f***ing cares? The point...
So, he's a vegetarian that knows what people taste like? Irony makes me a happy Charmander.
The point is that the human being's intestines are so similar to that of a pig's that their heart can literally be replaced by a pig's heart. And you'll f***ing live! If you get a pig heart put in your chest, you will survive.
The wonders of science these days. But what does it have to do with vegetarianism?
So let me ask you, can you replace your heart with a flower? Can you replace it with a celery stick?
No, that's just silly. Still missing the point, though.
Animals have brains. Animals have hearts. I'm not saying
animals
that you
are people
appreciate
too.
The life of plants. However, I am saying that your little moral line is complete hypocrisy. And as
Okay, you just went on a tangent here about a biological wonder. What does that have to do with your moral lines?
Please tell me this'll be over soon.
Yeah, you wish.
Screw it. I'm gonna go get some popcorn. You wanna come?
Alright, sure.